Where is Tarun? Is he joining or not?
I don't know, ma'am.
Who joined? Two joined. What is the agenda for? The team called up. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So how is the book progressing? What happened to your book now?
Up to 80% I have completed, madam. Just 20% part is there.
So what
So,
is it that you are stuck with now?
main thing is last session we have created this KDP account now. I've done with creation
Mm-hmm.
of that KDP account, but the description part wala is there, no? That
Prompt.
yeah, that one is pending, and one more time I need to revise the entire chapters, madam. Chapter titles also I have done, but
Okay.
I need to revise it once again. I need to check it once again.
Okay.
So I will do that.
Hmm. So what is Tarun joining or he's not joining?
I don't know.
How should we reschedule? What is it?
Maybe
So many things.
he will join
He's
after 5 minutes. I think so. At least he has
why
not yet
he
pinged in a group also.
no the I 1 second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who joined?
Two participants only.
Okay, so today's session we are going to start with a lot of things. I'm just thinking. Give me 1 second.
Rejoined.
I'll give them.
Hi, Tarun.
Hi,
Waiting for
hi.
you.
Yeah.
He's a VIP, you know. Okay, I like this.
No, actually, it's raining here.
So,
I just reached home.
my God, 1 second. 1 second. I'm just. Okay, so I don't know. Shivika was supposed to join, it seems, but I haven't heard from her. 1 second. Okay, so today's session, we are going to talk about multiple things. The first, we will be finishing off with your paperback since your ebook stuff is completed. Okay, so we will be talking about putting, give me 1 second, doing your paperback first because I want your paperback to be ready. Your paperback to be ready. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a paperback interest form. So you fill in. Once your ebook goes live, that's when you will be added to the publisher group. Till then, you will not be added. Because what happens is like then the publisher will start running behind you if your book is not live. And another thing that you need to go ahead and keep in mind is when you're going ahead and ensuring that your ebook that you put up upload on Amazon, you need to give at least like 10-15 days, because in this 10-15 days, if people are actually buying your book and everything, it becomes easier for you to hit that bestseller, because this paperback, the publisher will not change your book cover design later on. Okay, because again, if there is changes, he is going to charge you money. So go to any publisher. So rather wait for 15 days, and then if you're hitting that bestseller, put that gold badge and you are going to use it. Clear? Hmm? So now, do you have any questions before I start off with today's session?
Uh, okay. So I've got two doubts and one's help or suggestion something. So one is
Okay.
like, if a bestseller is been achieved, is that will be permanent or will it revise after some time? The
Sorry, I
bestseller.
did not understand the
If
question.
we publish a book in Amazon and we have got the bestseller batch after
Hmm.
a month or so, so there might be a chance that our known people have purchased it and it has not went on well. If that is the case, the still the book will be a bestseller or the badge will be removed.
See, you have to understand, I'll tell you. Amazon's algorithm is such every 3-4 hours it gets updated.
Okay.
Okay. So your book will be at number one spot for maybe 4 hours, maybe 1 hour, maybe 3 days, maybe 10 days. You never know.
Okay.
Okay. So it is something that is not in your or my hands. But what we are doing right now is by using the different strategies. One second. Okay. One second. Shivika is just texting me. Uh, so, so what happens is like the more once you have that bestseller tag, it becomes easier for people to trust you. So even if it's it for 1 hour also, and see, you have to understand when you hit that bestseller, when the book shows at number one position, take a screenshot. Okay. Then in the categories where the product description is, when the categories are showing number one in that category, take a screenshot. That is the evidence that you will have. And you're going to email that copy to yourself. Okay. And then you can officially put that golden badge saying that it is a bestseller. And you can update your cover page in Kindle, where we uploaded the cover page in the last session. That's where you are going to change the cover page with the golden logo. Okay. Now, that cover page design, you're going to send it to the publisher for the
Okay.
paperback. Clear? What was the other question?
Second question is if like if you are going for a publisher after some time. So
Hmm.
let us take an example, like I am publishing in the first week, okay? And
Hmm.
first week of July. And I like what is the ideal time that we should go for this paperback or the publisher?
See, for the paperback to be published, generally it takes around a month's time for the entire
Okay.
process to be completed. So once you upload the ebook, okay, on Amazon, wait for say a week and then start the process.
Hmm.
So paperback, what they generally do is they will go ahead and just take the cover page image from you and they are going to put it over there. So there will be no changes. So the image that you are going to give, they are going to just replicate it.
Okay.
So that can be done last minute. But for the paperback, the in the back end, they will be working on many other things like, getting the uh what do you call that as once again,
Alignment,
the
setting
formatting, the
everything,
typesetting and
formatting.
everything that they work on, like, the even the page numbers, how to put a break page, and like, the how to, if you check the physical book copies, the first page will have title, second page is blank, third page is title, subtitle, then the next page comes your copyright, then comes your disclaimer. So which page should that be, on the left or the right? So this is an alignment that is needs to be done. So that's what they do, formatting. So you can opt for their services as well, or we have that add-on services, because over there it depends upon the number of pages and some words and something. But in our case, it is a standard thing that we follow.
Okay.
So that is a fixed price that we follow. So you can opt for anything, whatever feels comfortable to you.
Okay.
That comes when you're planning to do paperback.
Understood. So it can be even if you wish, we can prolong it. Like after a month also, we can go for paperback, right?
See,
Fine.
there are people in the community, some people who have not opted for paperback yet. There are people in the community who have opted for paperback immediately. A
Okay.
paperback, if you're doing it yourself, will cost you somewhere around 3,000 rupees. Like you do the formatting, page number, everything on your own, it will cost you around 3,000 rupees. And then there is another package, I think, but I'm not sure what is the cost of it. You can check with the publisher because there was some 5,000 or 8,000, whatever it is. I don't remember what it is, but some people have opted for that as well. So there are various plans with various different perks to it. You can choose accordingly. Okay.
Okay, and the thing is, uh, regarding the upload with the Kindle, so that details. Okay, what I'm facing is I've formatted properly, and it comes very good in Google Docs and in Word document. But
Hmm.
the moment when I use that upload option and export it, it is coming in a very haphazard manner, like where I need to edit a lot.
I did not understand what's happening.
So the Kindle, we need to upload into the Kindle software, right? Kindle.
Hmm.
So when I
Create.
upload, yeah, Kindle Create. When I upload
Hmm.
the file, the doc file, the file looks very perfect with the Word format or in the Google Doc format. But when I upload it to the like Kindle app, like the software, the entire formatting goes off and it comes off in a very crisscross manner.
So
So
how will I understand what is a crisscross stuff? Someone is laughing.
yeah. Okay, give me a minute, please.
Ma'am, this is the last session for non-fiction, right? We have fiction also
Yes,
sessions
I
for.
know.
Yeah, that's
So that will be scheduled most likely next week.
okay.
The schedule will be shared with you.
Okay.
The everything else remains the same for fiction. The only thing I need to go ahead and explain to you in that is how to use the 10-point chapter structure for fiction, how to use the AI prompts, and the editing proofreading. Rest, the whole process remains the same. And maybe you might need my assistance going forward for the book cover design.
And
So you
one
will still follow the same prompts and create a book cover design
and
with the tweaks.
last week session we have said, right, the GPG image we need to download, and we need to get you told me to remind me that Canva copy link of that four
The
or five.
final dimension, the final
Yeah,
dimension
yeah,
thing.
that we
Okay,
need to get, ma'am.
okay. It's not given a what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
One
said last time to
second.
remind once.
One second. One
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
What? Can I just put it in the chat over here? Will that be okay?
The
Yeah,
document.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The final dimension file is sent in the chat.
Okay.
What does it mean?
Okay. Just click on it and make a copy of it right now. Okay. Okay, what's the problem, Tarun?
Hold on. Yeah. Thing is, it was fine with the doc which I had. It was having a proper this thing, but when I copy pasted it, it comes up like this.
Just click on save. Show me your document file.
Oh,
So, Shaman, did you get the final dimension link
Yes, ma'am.
in the
Yes,
chat?
yes. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go down to that mantra one. Tarun, click on these three lines over here.
With three lines.
Over here, here. See where my cursor is. On the left-hand side, there are three lines.
Okay.
Yeah, below that, over here, where my cursor is. Click on that. Okay. Now scroll down. Mantra one went now. Click on that. Let's see. Select the whole document. Control A. Control A. Control A.
Okay, okay. Okay.
First change the font color to black.
Okay.
Okay. Whole document, select Control A. Then click on this spacing and indentation over here. 1.15. Okay, wait. Select the whole document again.
Okay.
Click on alignment. Justify over here. Last one. Click on that. Okay. Now scroll up. Okay. Go down to file.
Fine. This is
File.
chapter.
The tab over here. File. The tab over here. Up. Top left. Top left. File. Edit. View.
File. Okay. File. Okay.
Go to page setup. Scroll down. Page setup. Awesome. Whole document. Okay. Click on paper size should be statement. Awesome. Just click on OK. Okay. Now,
Okay. But
awesome. So look at so many things that there is a problem with your formatting.
okay.
So how will there be an issue? I mean, there won't be an issue with the things.
Okay. If I keep this formatting and if I set it right, it would come right in the
Correct.
this thing. Okay.
Correct. That's why in session number 1 itself, I made it very clear that if you're following these settings. Now, I want you to come down to mantra 2. Let's see, where is mantra 2? Click on this. There is mantra 2.
That is on index one.
Okay, click on that. Just scroll up, go a sheet up. Awesome. No, where the chapter 1 ends, I want to see that.
Here it is. Reflect.
Okay. Come down to enough.
Okay.
And enough. Click Control plus Enter. Control and Enter together. Okay. Now backspace it. Now scroll up. Is that like next to each other, or is there a page blank in between? There's a page blank in between.
That's a page blank.
Take it up above. After okay, now this is correct.
Okay, I'll set it in this format and I'll edit it. Like I'll format it. Then I think I may be able to do it a right way.
Why didn't you not follow all the guidelines, by the way?
I've not set up that page setup alone, but I think I've done everything. But this pointer comes in between. That's the reason that restrictor in the ruler. So I'll correct it.
So I hope you got it why it was messing around.
Yeah, I was using that A4 format and it looks perfect there. But whenever I like uploaded the Kindle, that's the fourth time I've did it. So then I felt okay, I should ask you.
See, remember, whenever you get stuck, okay, This is a rule that I learned in my professional career, um, like, in my first job. Okay, for no kind of first job. That time, my manager said, like, when you are unable to go ahead and progress or you're getting stuck, okay, always come back and start from zero,
Okay.
because you will be able to find what the problem is. So when you showed me Kindle Create, I realized there is a problem with your Google document, because Kindle Create will only take up that information that your Google document has. So that means there is a problem out there.
Okay.
And in session number 1, after I reviewed, I clearly mentioned what is the page setup, what is the alignment, what are so many things that you need to follow. And when I saw, I realized that you haven't followed it.
Okay. I've
And
seen
that
the
makes a huge
font
difference.
and size of the fonts, but not that page setup one.
Even in this, I think I might have not mentioned it, but ah, where is Hindi coming in between? So I might have just mentioned it, like, while talking, but I haven't put it on it. Like, when you are putting uh what do you call that? The title of a chapter would be font size 14, for example, when you're
Okay.
writing it over here. So in Kindle, it will be automatically formatted. When you have a subtopic in between, that will be, see, for I'm just giving you an explain simple example. Your title for all chapters will be font size 14 plus bold. Okay, but your subtopics under each chapter will be just font size 13 with bold, and the entire body will be 12. But this is for your understanding. But when you do it in Kindle Create, you have to click on that subtopic wala thing and it will automatically edit. And I'm telling you this based on the paperback wala edition.
Okay.
Okay. So when you do the paperback formatting, see, when you send it to the publisher also, when things are very simpler, they will go ahead and they will need to do, I'll tell you what they do, is putting your page numbers, arranging it properly, like, what should be the first page, what should be the second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page. They will arrange it properly. And when the particular thing is completing in this page, how is it continuing on next page? So that's what they work on. Correct. So
Got
for
it.
them, it becomes easier if this document is correctly formatted. Then they can adjust the spaces and finish it off.
Understood.
Because sometimes it also happens, because we do editing, sorry, the formatting for paperback, because we work at a fixed price. But when it comes to publishers, they work on the number of pages. So what they do is, like, sometimes there is a chance that your subtopic is getting over at the end of the page, and in the next page you're starting with a description of that subtopic. You cannot do it, so you have to adjust it. I hope you
Okay.
got my point. Say, for example, you start to question yourself, is the last line of this page and rest of it is starting from next page. You cannot have it that way.
Okay.
So that has to be adjusted with other stuff in the chapter. And
Uh-huh.
plus, after each chapter, when you go ahead and add a page break, things become much more better to work with Kindle Create. Otherwise, there is a chance when you upload the document on Kindle Create, there is a chance that the after the first chapter is over, the second chapter will start, and then you'll have to find, like, now go back to your Kindle Create. I'll show you what's the problem.
But I mean, Kindle Create, how many these samples we can add, that draft wala things?
Just one. How many samples do you want to add?
Means if you just close this, Tarun,
Okay.
uh, just close this window, just save and close this, save and close this window.
Oh, you want me to restart that Kindle app?
Yeah,
Yes,
Kindle Live.
restart the Kindle app.
Means lastly we just did it for practice purpose, no, madam. But suppose the entire documentation is done properly, then we need to do the formatting one, right? So when you upload that new one, means that last one will be deleted, huh? Or it will be there
No,
itself.
it will be there.
That's what I'm asking.
It will be there.
Okay.
Tarun, open it
Share your screen, Tarun.
quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I'm asking here.
See,
Initially,
this,
it's there,
it will
no?
be here only.
Okay, okay, okay.
So in case if you don't want it, you will start with like choose, create new and choose and then start. So let's open this one. I'll tell you what the mistake is in this.
Suppose if you don't want this, means we can delete it also, no? How to delete that?
I don't know if this one try a right click if it can be deleted. But right now we don't want to delete it.
Not right now,
Okay.
just I'm asking.
So say, for example, see, the about the author has to be shifted about table of contents. This is something that you have written. When the front matter, click on that plus sign and the content page will appear. About in front matter, click on that. See, there'll be table of contents. Add that page. Okay. Click on OK. Then when you start formatting, all of these things will appear here.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, if you see, go down over here, scroll down in body, scroll down in body. See where mantra 1 is. Click on this mantra 1. Click on mantra 1. Okay, here you are. Now click over here, come here in elements and click on chapter title. Elements chapter title. Click on that. See why I don't know how. Correct. Now go down to table of contents again in the front matter. Scroll up, 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 not the one that you created. Contents auto. See. Did it come here?
Okay.
That's how the whole editing part will happen automatically. But over there, the more you must have played around, there is a higher chance that things might be very messy over here.
Okay.
Because there you can create it easily, but over here you cannot edit it that easily.
Okay.
So it's better to fix it there and then come here. So the effort is minimal over here.
Understood.
Because say, for example, if this chapter 1 and 2 were together, then you had to switching it is task because then you'll have to copy the whole thing. So basically you'll have to cut the whole thing and go to a next page and paste it. But in
Okay.
that, what happens is see, you have to understand, like, working on the Google Docs or Word doc, MS Word is much more simpler because when you try and paste it over there, you can understand. Over here, you cannot see the next page.
Okay.
So, because I did this mistake, like when I tried to copy paste, I remember I accidentally copy pasted the next chapter, half chapter was gone.
Okay.
And I did this in my first book, this mistake. So I'm telling you things out of my own experience, what to avoid.
Understood. So I'll
Fair enough?
convert it properly with the Google Doc itself. And once
Work
I'm
on that.
confident, I'll upload it.
See, right now, I think 80% of it should have been sorted. The only thing that you would need to do, according to me, is maybe work on the page break. So each chapter works separately. You don't need a table of contents, frankly speaking. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is like if you have subtopics and everything, work on the formatting there itself because that you will be using the same thing for what do you call that? For the paperback.
Okay.
So it is once and for all done for
Understood.
ebook as well as paperback, both. Okay.
Okay. And where this about author will come usually?
Generally, about the author in this Kindle Create, it comes in the back matter, but I prefer to add it in the front matter. And in front matter, you click on the plus sign. Okay, here it is. Wait, wait, wait. Click on about the author over here. Right click. See, convert to standard page front matter. Click on that.
Okay.
Got it here? Now click on about the author page. Now come down page title. Click on page title. And why is your photo not uploaded?
I should upload it in this document now once done.
Upload in the Kindle Create.
Sure.
Click on page title in about the author. Go down to about the author. Yes, very good. Come down to elements and then click on page title. Simple.
Okay.
And then enter a space. Enter. 1, 2, 3. 3 enter. Not there.
I
Just
know.
before 3 times enter. Now you'll
Okay.
ask me why 3 times enter. I'm going to give you a reason for it. The first enter for the spacing to be between the page title and the photograph.
Okay.
And basically, this is the title, page title, then a space, then comes your photo, then comes a space, and then starts your paragraph. That's why
Okay.
3 enters.
Understood.
Okay, clear?
Okay. So I should I can delete this table of content here.
Yes.
And the other problem which I faced here is like the foreword. What is not the foreword? It's a preface. Okay, preface. It has got some 2 3 pages, but when I upload it, it has taken as a 2 sections actually. But it doesn't have any subtopic or something.
Go up. Where is 2 sections?
So preface doesn't have any like up to this. This is the preface, but it has taken as a 2 sections actually.
But I don't see it as a 2 section. I see it as a 1 section.
I copy
Go.
pasted manually.
You fix it in the document. It will come properly.
Okay, so I'll correct there. I'll correct that once.
So
And
in any which ways, we are meeting on like for the fiction wala thing next week. So that time, if you still have the problem, first work on the document, the Google Doc or MS Word, whatever you're working on. And if you still have a problem, show me. I want to see. Because
sure.
the core problem is in the document.
Uh, Understood.
Okay,
Okay.
then any other questions for me?
No, done.
Okay. Seven, any other questions for me?
No, madam. We can add, as you said, that we can add so many too many number of that pages as I mean to say that draft as a in a Kindle create upload section for create new.
Hmm.
Uh, it's okay.
Don't try to add too many drafts because just get one perfect Google Doc and upload it because and remember that name. If you upload multiple drafts, there is a possibility that you will not know which one is the correct one. And you might upload the incorrect one on Amazon.
Can how can we delete if, for example, two documents are uploaded? Means that's the question I have.
Generally, what the last we used, we couldn't delete it. You will have to check, like, if you could right click and is there a delete option coming?
Okay.
Because right
Presently,
now my laptop is formatted, so I don't have 1 second. I'll just check if that can
yeah.
happen.
Means for one
Because
document, it is not showing right click and delete option. Just for that reason, I'm asking.
so
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Do not play around with it. Because last time I remember, like, they were doing it things on my stuff. There is no delete option.
Mhm. Maybe if
There
I
is,
upload second one, means second one export file I need to take.
yes, let me check if
Yeah.
there is a delete option. I'm just checking. No, it's not showing a delete option. 1 second, I'm just checking. If there is an edit me delete option. No, there is no delete option. So do not play around. The only thing that maybe you can do is like, you can give it a try. Yeah? And this is not something that I do recommend. But what you could do is possibly just uninstall and try to reinstall and see if that helps.
Yeah. I will
But
up.
my suggestion is like, get the perfect draft and just put it out there because that is the easiest thing that can happen and that can take you ahead.
Okay, ma'am.
Because if that doesn't happen, it will become very, very difficult for you to go ahead and, find out which one's the correct one because you will again have to remember the correct name and everything. Because I've taken all of these journeys, so I know. Like I remember my first book, I was doing it alone. So I remember I uploaded 4 copies. I would still have the manuscript for it. So I renamed it like, this is the final manuscript. This is the final manuscript kind of stuff. So it becomes very confusing, to be very honest. So I don't want you to do that. Get the perfect thing out there and then use it here. That's
Okay.
my
But
recommendation.
my
Yeah.
documents now has got some R7 now.
Sorry?
The Word document which I had, like which I prepared, it's now in R7.
Revision
That's okay.
7.
That's okay. That happens. Since you're doing it for the first time. So I remember, like, when I start writing my book, the first draft would be always like, using all my voice document and everything that I use. And what I do is we just go ahead and, you know, uh, brain dump all my ideas and everything. Second draft, I will start researching with AI. Third draft, I will go ahead and try to structure. Fourth draft is something, okay, mix and match. Then comes the humanizing part. So even I get 5, 6 drafts, so it's okay. So by the time the final draft is ready, it will be the fifth or sixth draft. So it's okay. It's pretty normal. You will never get your perfect first draft ready. Even today, even after writing 3 books, I'm saying this. So
Okay.
that happens. Okay. So now let me ask you this. How many of you are actually interested into getting your paperback done? Either both of you, whatever it is.
I'll be
Yeah, I do. But first, so we'll done with
exactly.
this one.
Huh,
Once
get
it got
the
live, yeah.
exactly. So get once you're done with this, you can go ahead for the paperback. What I'm going to do is this. What generally my team does is once your paperback is ebook is live, I want you to go ahead and fill in this particular form. Once your ebook goes live, I want you to ping the team and they will add you to the publisher WhatsApp group. Okay. Because many people they fill up the form, but they never upload their ebook. And then the publisher starts snagging them, then they get irritated and everything. So we wait for the ebook to go live, and that's when we go ahead and actually add you to the group. Not before that. Okay. Then this is another file. Once you fill up the form, do let me know.
So
So
after later only, right? So after
just fill up
Once,
the form if you are interested. We will go ahead and add you to it once your ebook is live on Amazon. But you need to fill up this form.
now you want us to fill up or after publishing
Yes,
that
yes,
ebook?
yes, yes. No,
Okay.
you'll fill up now.
Okay.
See, right now I have so many people who have actually filled up the form, but out of that, the books are ready. I don't know what are they waiting for. Tarun is still thinking, should I fill up the form or not?
no, I'm just typing. I'm just filling the
Oh,
form.
you are. I thought you were thinking.
No.
Finish it, finish it. Then we'll move on to the paperback formatting wala thing. And then I'll show you what all things I have in store. So in case you need the services, like it's you have to understand uh, a very important thing. It's like, it's raining outside, right? Tarun, at your place? Shravan, is
Yes.
it raining at your place too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Morning
Uh-huh.
onwards. Yeah, morning
It's
onwards.
so it's
We are far away.
No, for 3 days it will be there rains.
so even it's raining at my place. So generally in Mumbai, so whenever it's raining, we have a habit of eating a bhutta. You know what a bhutta is? That corn on cob, that Tarun is thinking, what is a corn on cob? No, Tarun is not thinking. Tarun is thinking.
Like
So
what?
Shravan knows. So that is that corn. They roast it on that coal and add some
Okay.
salt and pepper to it.
So,
Okay, that is the corn on cob. So
okay.
generally, we when it's raining, we generally eat that, or where otherwise we eat kanda bhajia. So basically, these are onion fritters, onion pakoda
Okay, onion pakada. Okay.
with ginger tea. That's the thing that we eat in Mumbai.
Oh,
Okay, so that is a kind of a staple when it's raining. So now, what generally happens is this. So it's like, you walk out of your house, okay, you want to eat these things, okay, and there is a shopkeeper next to your house, and this shopkeeper is not actually telling you that, I sell these products. How will you go and buy it from him?
they display it.
But what if he doesn't display? How will you know?
The smell sometimes.
It is food. So, yes, definitely will be an aroma. So, because of which you will know. But what if that product doesn't have an aroma? Like maybe like, a Maggi noodles ka packet that
Hmm.
doesn't have an aroma of its own. Just because they are cooking these things, there will be an aroma.
Hmm.
But what if there is a product that doesn't even have an aroma? How will you know if that shopkeeper is selling a product or not?
Something, the board or something.
Nothing.
Crowd.
So it is very it is very very essential for the shopkeeper to let the people know that these are the products that I sell,
Hmm.
right? And if they don't put up a signboard or nothing, it becomes very difficult. So that's what we are going to do today. Basically, we after the paperback wala thing is done, I'm going to go ahead and take you through the products and the services that we have in place, that if you choose, you can opt for it. Okay. Now, my question to you before even I start off with the paperback is, I want to know how many of you, like, either of you are actually interested into running your own business. Okay.
Me,
Who, me?
myself, Tarun.
Okay. So what kind of business are you planning to do?
I was closely into. Now I'm working with. I said you're right already. I was working with a project called combining both online, traditional and digital marketing thing. So
Hmm.
where we are working with IoT kind of device where it will capture the. It is an advertisement agency kind of advertisement and marketing consultancy kind of business. I would love to. I
Hmm.
would like to start.
Okay. So, this is what generally I specialize in. So there will be many author coaches in the market who will just go ahead and take you to the ebook first. Then they'll ask you to do a paperback, and then they'll go ahead and take you through their membership of their academy.
Hmm.
So I was also approached by many people, but the biggest thing that I felt is like, what is it that I'm going to do with it, with the membership? Because I'm not going to earn anything out of it. So I wanted something very solid that I could earn out of it. So what I did is I said, I don't want to stick to only being an book coach or an author coach, because there are many other things that I can actually help people with the kind of knowledge and the expertise that I have in place. Okay. So now, what we did is, uh, we created different level of programs. So one of it is in place, but it is not added into the sheet that I will be sharing with you in a short while. So even if you want to go ahead and create digital products through which you can create a passive income, that also you can learn. You can go ahead and also learn how to do create your own online courses, like where you can run a webinar or something, and that is also a side income that you can earn. So it could be a one-on-one consultation, it could be one-to-many. It is up to you. So I have like, few clients who do, oops, one second, who do basically a one-to-many first, and then they take up one-to-one. So I do one-to-many, again one-to-group, and then I do a one-on-one. So these are my different levels. Okay. So it is up to you how you want to take it ahead. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and discuss all of it today. So I have sent you another link. This is basically uh, the paperback edition format.
Non-fiction book layout template.
Yes. Yes. So this is almost the same template that you can use for the fiction book as well, because the parameters are still the same. Why is it showing up like this? Okay. So let me go ahead and show you how to use this before I take you into the other stuff. Just remind me, I have to show you one important thing that is left. That is about the pre-orders after this, because I might forget this. So coming back, how to use this particular book layout template. It is like pre-generated book layout template. And this particular template helps you to go ahead and work with your publisher. Okay. Everything that you have copied, pasted, written over there, you're going to use it over here. The ebook, for the ebook, the doc file that you have created, you're going to put it over here. So there are general guidelines when you're doing some self-editing. You have to keep in mind, if you're using some songs or the lyrics, I don't want you to use that, because there could be an issue where like copyright issues can crop up. So you can always say like, and you cannot get the permission or the authorization of the artist. So never ever mention the lyrics, but just say, if you're thinking of using song lyrics, don't, because the lyrics in the artist song are copyrighted, and they don't grant permission. So basically, use song titles. So if you remember, I clearly, like during the webinar, I said there is this song called "Kuch To Log Kahenge Logo Ka To Kaam Hai Kehna" from the movie Amar Prem. If you have heard that song, so I quoted the title from the movie that features Rajesh Khanna and Sharmila Tagore. And I said, I want you to listen to that song and think about, like, people are going to talk about it behind your back, or even if you're doing something good or bad. This is what I said during my webinar, because there could be a copyright issue. So you are going to use it in the same structure in case you are giving a reference to something that is related to some song or some poem. Then this is the space. When you're using this, you're going to delete the first two sections. Okay. This is where your title, your subtitle, and your author name will come. Do not change the font and everything. Just keep it the same. Maybe you can change the color. I have changed it to red to ensure that you understand this is where you need to add in the details. Then this page goes blank. Then this is the copyright page. You will add your book title, the year, and your author name. Okay. And rest of it remains the same. Again, this is the email ID that you will be using. And this is the ISBN number that generally um the publisher will give you. You don't need to go ahead and take another ISBN. ISBN is actually free of cost. And generally, all the publishers, they have a stack of ISBNs with them, which is already pre-approved with them, and they just add it. So don't bother about going and getting it. You get free of cost, but there is no requirement. Now this is dedication. In case you want to add it, you just remove this optional wala thing. And you might say, like, say for example, when I wrote my first book, I said, oh, give me 1 second. I said like this book is dedicated in the loving memory of my mom, late Mrs. So and so. This is what I did. So if you want, you can dedicate it to whoever you want to. Okay, this is again optional page. Then this is table of contents. You will put your chapter 1, whatever your chapter title is, just edit it here and it's done. So sometimes it gets automatically updated, sometimes it doesn't. So in case it doesn't, so you just have to go ahead and edit and put it. So basically everything is like, put as a tab over here. Okay, so this is 7 chapters, so you can just put it over here. This is a forward. Again, if you have it, add it here. Just keep the title same and just paste it here because rest of it will automatically change. Clear? See, if you notice, this is EB garment and this is also EB garment. This is 26. This
No need
is
to change the font sizes and this, right? Just we need to
nothing,
copy
nothing.
paste.
Don't just copy paste.
Default.
Instead of this, I'll just, it will take up the default thing. If you have a prologue, go ahead and put it here. This is the introduction. If you have it, add it here. See the 8-point structure, based on that, the prompts were created, and based on that, the introduction was created for you. So you just need to copy paste it. This is your chapter 1. So whatever the chapter 1, step 1, whatever it is, you're going to add it here. This is chapter 1. This is where instead of this, you will add your chapter 1 title. And if you have a subtopic, add it here. And this is where you will start pasting your chapter number 1. This is how you will complete it for all the chapters. Okay. Now I'm coming down to chapter 7. This is my acknowledgements part. So you have to acknowledge the people who have helped you write this book. Sometimes you have people. Now I'll tell you something very, very important. When you're writing acknowledgements, I was writing this anthology, and the why I recommend using acknowledgements is because of a very simple thing. Because I feel when you are actually putting names and acknowledgements, when your book is about to go live, you can tag these people on social media and say thank you. Without maybe your help or maybe your guidance, the this book wouldn't have been possible. Sometimes a book will have simple insights that you were inspired by talking to someone that you added into the book. That happens. Okay. But let me go ahead and tell you one very important thing. When uh, you are actually going ahead and how do you put it across? Putting the names and acknowledgements, to be very honest, I'll tell you. I had this person, he said, like, when we said, like, you can tag these people, this guy came up with, we were 4 authors, and this guy came up with 40 names on the list. Okay. And that person was so adamant. He said, I will not remove any of the names because they contributed. So to counter, I remember I had to put my maiden and my in-law entire family tree names. I gave that person 100 names. I said, now add. I'm giving you 100 names. Because I remember we were 3 of them, and all 3 of them combined, we were not even coming to 20 names. And this guy is giving us 40 names. So it was very difficult. So just because I gave 100 names from my place, the other person gave 50 names, other person gave 30 names, then the acknowledgement page had like a long list of names that we wanted to acknowledge. So when you're adding names to acknowledgements, I want you to be very genuine, thinking about the people who actually contributed to it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to put my name. If you want to, you put it. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. But when maybe when you're writing a book about habits, or when you're talking about writing a book about marketing, so the people through maybe you have spoken about the book, or maybe they might have given you insights, so those are the peoples that the names should be included. So a minimum of 4, a maximum of 10. So when you're writing this acknowledgement page, the names wouldn't be more than like 2 pages, not more than that. Okay. So if you have a very long list, or maybe you want to accommodate into one single page, create 2 columns. Yes, Tarun, tell me.
Is that only the names, or should we have to describe them or something?
Just the
Can I?
names. So, say for example, if I'm writing this book, I would say like you use a ask ChatGPT. I want to write acknowledgement for my book so and so. Okay. And I want to list a few names. So write a small paragraph for it, like 3, 4 lines for it to start. So you can say, you can make it short and sweet, or write a page for them if there have been several people to assist you. If you have got people to thank you, those you who have helped you along the way, feel free to drop those here. This is what the description says. So I might say, I would like to acknowledge the below mentioned people whose insights and guidance were helpful for me to go ahead and write this book. And I will write, say Sonali Mudaliar, Madhavan. Sorry, I always remember name as like Madhavan. I would say Shravan Kumar. Then I would say Shivika Ved. Then I would say Kanaya Bhushan. I would just keep on adding the names. Just add the names. That's it, and the list will just go on. So a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 10.
If suppose the person has given the forward for us,
Hmm.
so can we have them in the acknowledgement, or the forward is sufficient?
You can add them both the ways. A forward would be different and acknowledgement will be different.
Done. So this is for the paperback, right?
This will go for the ebook as well.
Oh,
Acknowledgements are part of ebook as well.
okay.
If you check the Kindle Create on the left hand side where the back matter is, there is a column for acknowledgements.
And the dedication, will there be option for dedication?
Dedication, see, I'll tell you, I remember people write dedication. It could be a general, like, I said, like, this is in loving memory. This book I'm dedicating to my mom in her loving memory. Some people, I remember my third book, I wrote a dedication that said, like, this book is dedicated to all women who feel trapped and they cannot escape. That's okay. You can write it that way.
Okay.
That is an optional thing. If you
It
want to
can
write it, add
be
it.
for people who have inspired us, or who we want to dedicate the book, or for our target audience who we love to serve.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm moving on to read more. So, say for example, you will keep this thing only if you have multiple books under your belt. Say for example, I have 3 books already. So I would put both the images over here. This will not be when you're doing paperback. Did I show you that part or not in Kindle Create? Let me remind. Okay, I think I forgot to show you that. 1 second.
Still, we have not seen it.
That's what I recollected. I showed it to the other batch, but I didn't show it to you. Give me 1 second. I'm just opening Kindle Create. Okay. I might have missed out on this. So that's why suddenly when I did it, so I recollected I did not show it to you. So in Kindle Create, say for example, right now you don't have multiple books under your belt, but I have 3 books under my belt. So this is what you are going to do. I come down to on my bottom left back matter, and I say these are certain things that you need to see. If you notice, this has acknowledgement over here. This has standard back matter, standard page back matter. So this is where your blurb will come. So right now I'm just putting it as blurb over here. Okay. So the blurb is what the physical book will have on the back side. Okay. Then if you have books by this author, this is what is going to happen. I come down, I have, this is the one book, and say I have another 3 books. So I'm going to come down to say 3 books. and I will say my first book is Stepping into the Unknown, for example. Okay, I'm doing it for one of it right now. So what I am doing right now is this. I am going down to Amazon. Let me share my screen. Yes, Tarun, you raised your hand again.
So this is for series, right? Or if we already wrote some other books
See,
in
I don't have series, but I still have it for 1 second. Why is my Amazon Zoom link not showing up? 1 second. Huh. So it doesn't matter like if you're writing it for a series or not. See, my 3 books are based on psychology, but it is like but these are by me because it says books by the author. So when I type my name, say for example, see, I have 3 books under my belt. 3, 4. See, one is a paperback. This is Kindle Unlimited. This is Kindle Edition. This is Kindle Edition. So, different books. I have a paperback as well. I don't know why is it not showing.
if it is showing a zero, like will you pay for it if somebody?
No. If you don't have a book under your belt, you will not use this option. You will use this option only when at least one of your book is already released and this is your second book.
Okay.
So I'm showing you that.
Okay. And one more doubt, in the Kindle edition, it is showing 0 rupees. Okay. And if suppose somebody reads the book, will we get the share of what we selected, or will we get it or not? The money, the
Why
right
is Kindle showing 0 rupees?
here, like in your book, in the example given, you are not alone. Kindle edition is 0 rupees.
Where is it?
Below price, in the price section. Stepping into the unknown, 0.
Because I have put it into there are the different promotions that happen. Okay. So when you go ahead and put it into promotions and everything, so that time can you see my screen or what?
Yeah, I
Ah,
can.
I couldn't see my screen. That's what I was searching for so long.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Because it wasn't showing up. 1 second.
Okay, my
One
question is.
second, 1 second.
Hmm.
I got it. So far, right now, what has happened? See, when you are putting your book into Kindle edition, there are 2 things happen. 1 second, let me share my screen. Okay. So there are 2 things that happen. Okay. So when you put it under Kindle Unlimited, there are multiple promotions and everything. So right now, as we are talking, okay, when I was uploading, showing you the Kindle upload in the last session, it was flashing a thing that saying that I could go ahead and nominate my book for some literary festival that's happening. So when you nominate, so that time it will they have some like different promotions. So Amazon will go ahead and put that book automatically. Your job is to go ahead and nominate it, but there is no guarantee that it will get selected or not. Got it?
Okay.
So they
But
must have put it into that.
hmm.
That's why this is showing as like a zero wala thing, zero
Okay.
price.
The thing is,
But
do
if
you
it
get
is,
royalty
but
or not?
if you notice, for Kindle Unlimited it is zero, but actually it is 99.
Yeah. If some customer reads with Kindle Unlimited, okay, let us take an example. Will we
So
get the royalty?
the number of pages that person will read, based on that, I get a commission.
Uh-huh. If he completes the book in the Kindle, so I'll be getting the same royalty as like the one.
No, frankly speaking, till date, I was never able to decode that. I'm being very honest over here. There is
Okay.
some percentage that they calculate for the number of pages the person reads, and you get that added into your royalty.
Mhm.
But till date, when I tried to do the maths, I wasn't able to decode it. If you are able to decode it, do let me know. But you get commission, that's for sure. I'm being very honest out here. Okay. So now I'm coming down to, say, for example, this particular book, and this is my title. So I'm coming back over here. One second. I'm just copy pasting this, then I'll show you how will it looks. I'll do it for one. So I'm coming back. So if you notice the kind of book description that I have written, see. Then I'm going to click on this particular part. This says share. And then I say copy link. I copied the link. I'm coming here. One second. Now I'll stop share and show you the Kindle wala thing. Kindle Create. So over here, I have this. See, I've added the book title. This is the Amazon store link and this is the description. And then I say create page. This is how it will be automatically created. Okay.
Okay.
Now, there is, so if you have like books by this author will be like, books you're writing in multiple segments will come into books by this author. But if it is series like volume one, volume, so if Tarun is planning to write or if Shravan is trying to write, maybe like Shivika is writing a manifestation book, when they are trying to go ahead and write it, say this is like manifestation volume one or marketing volume one. So then it is books in this series.
So, for
So
example,
you'll
now
add it this
I
way.
have a plan of while publishing, I don't have an idea of publishing a series. Suppose after a state, I feel like there is a need.
Edit
Edit
in
can
Kindle. You will do it here also, and you will do it in Amazon Kindle also, where you upload the manuscript.
okay.
I showed you like books in the series. If it is yes or no, you're going to change it there.
So we can edit it anytime.
Just the changes take some time. Now, rest of it remains the same, but in case if you have praise for authors, so when you do a beta testing and there are people who might have actually said that the book is fabulous, for example, I'm just writing the book, sorry. And this is written by me, for example. I say create page. See, this is a praise for the author.
Hmm?
You can create that as well in this.
Like
So
how, like in our book, we'll put the price which has been
Prize nahi, praise.
the price. Yeah, price. Okay, I pronounced it wrong. So price, like somebody has appreciated us, so we should. Can we put that in?
So sometimes it happens like when we are trying doing a beta testing.
Hmm.
Say for example, like during the sessions also, I have read your book. Okay, like I have ran through the book and everything, so I know what the book has. So if I say okay, the book is fabulous. So one thing is you take a written wala thing from that person and then type it here, because you cannot go ahead and just take up someone's name and saying that they said that. No, don't do that. Let that person genuinely feel that and do it.
Only the name would be sufficient.
Only the name is sufficient, more than enough. Okay, what else is remaining in
mom,
this?
just to
No.
show that phrase for author, just click on edit option there. Okay, the person who has given that phrase we need to add, and the name we need to add
And the
here,
name
right?
over here. That's it. Yes, that's it. And just
Yeah.
say
Oh,
create a page and it will
alright.
be created. So if you want
Okay.
like
Okay.
more, if you have more number of things, say
Mm-hmm.
for example, I have three praises, for example, you will get three boxes. See,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
praise. So I'll write this is say Tarun has given, the Tarun's name is coming. This is Shivika has given, to Shivika's name. This is I have given, so my name. I can just add more also if you want. See,
Okay.
I
Means
think I
before
think up to 10.
before publishing this, if someone reads that book and he's giving a feedback on this, means we can add here, right? For our
Huh.
book.
Huh. And maybe like later on you can just go ahead and use the reviews in your paperback as well. And I'm
Uh,
going to go ahead and show you how to do that as
okay.
well. Give
Okay.
me one
Okay.
second. I'll go
Okay.
down to the paperback wala thing.
Yeah, in some books, in the beginning of the chapter only, we will see these kind of things, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it helps you to build that
Yeah.
credibility. So in
Yeah.
ebook, you can go ahead and create that link, okay? But for paperback, you cannot create that link. So say for example, if you have multiple books, like I have multiple books under my belt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the images like these, okay? And saying that you can read more of my books, and these books are available on Amazon. So I will not add the what do you call it as the link to it, but I'll just put the cover image of that book, that these books are available. So if you have an epilogue, just go ahead and add your epilogue over here. If you have an afterword, you're going to add it here. Okay. And if you have an about the author, go ahead and add it here. But I would still recommend about the author, keep it in the beginning, but this is a standard format that you can go for. Again, for this image, uh, click on insert, and over here there is, see, there is already an image, so it's not letting me do that. Say for example, I click over here, I say insert image, upload from computer. Let me see if I have an image. Say for example, I have this image, I have added this, that's it. Okay, delete this. And you're going to go ahead and just align it like based on how do you want it to look like. So when I click on it, so there are different options. So I need behind the text, no, not behind the text. So this is how I want it, like just below it, or maybe half up, half down, or nothing next to it. I want everything over here. So when I come over here, I can still see if I come over here on the left, on the right hand side, you get different options like how should be the position, move it, text or fix on position. So if I want it like this, I can put it here, I can put it here. So you will have to just play around and see what is looking good. I think this looks good, so I will just go ahead and keep it this way. Okay, then this comes in or to a different page. This is an abbreviation and appendix. So in case you're using a lot of abbreviations, I remember we had a person who used a lot of quotes from quotes and some stuff. So we had to not quotes exactly, like the scientific terms and terminology, jargons, everything. So if you want to go ahead and create a table of content, something, you can add it here. Review ask is very, very important. Go ahead and you can add this as into a Kindle Create as well. This is optional, but I would still recommend to you to go ahead and do that. Delete this part and say, urgently, thank you for reading my book. I really appreciate all your feedback and love hearing what you have to say. I need your input to make the next version of this book and my future books better. Please take 2 minutes to leave a helpful review. You can just copy this and put it into your ebook as well. Add it as a standard page back matter. Guys, clear?
Yes.
And you're going to just change your name over here. Then this is a blurb for paperback because when we are giving it to the publisher, so if everything else is in place, it becomes much more simpler. Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. Can you show one format, sample format which you have done for any of the other books instead of this one? We understood this, but you already have done, right? You have the copy with you.
I have the copy, but I cannot show you.
Okay. Yeah.
No, because I have the copy, but I cannot show you because that is a client stuff that we have worked on.
Maybe yours.
Mine,
Yeah, you are our
mine
mentor
is
now,
there,
man.
but I'll have to search. Mine is there, but I will have to search. So it is going to take time. I have client copies, multiple copies, but I cannot show you because of the contract. So we are bound by the contract when we work. Okay.
Madam, could you
My
please show that the Kindle Create one? Just now you have added that books by author, right? and books in series. Could you show that books in series? It will be added in a table of content, right? Once we are added.
Yeah, it will be automatically added.
Mm.
So, okay, 1 second, let me share my screen. So this is it. See, the praise for the author, books by this author, blurb, everything is added. So you can add one more thing that over here.
Books by
Again, a
series.
standard page back matter over here. 1 second. Going back to this. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and copy paste it here. This is my subheading. And this is the Tarun, don't sleep. Because then you will have questions. So over here, I am going to go down to Canva or something and choose a 5-star wala image, and I'm going to upload it here. Okay. Shravan, clear or not?
Yeah. I mean, just we need to book back matter is there, no? Just we need to click a page and we need
Yes.
to just insert this data.
Yes. And just add an image that shows, like, 5
5 star.
stars. That's it. The way we added for the, you remember I showed you how to add it for over here.
Yeah.
The same way you're going to
Insert.
add it here, review us. And the moment you create it here, this is the contents page, see it here.
Yeah, last.
It's come automatically. Okay.
Default.
Yes, by default it will come.
And one more question I have. The names which we are writing, right? Like our name we are adding in a preface, introduction, prologue. Wherever we need to add our name, preface at the end we are writing adding our name, right? Tarun Madhavan, and next introduction. On which pages only we have to add our name? I'm asking. All pages like preface, introduction, prologue, forward at the end.
Generally, I will not add it on preface and everything.
Not required.
So, no.
Introduction.
See, the book is written by you. So, why would you need your name everywhere?
Okay, not required. Yeah, means
So,
in the
I see, I'll tell you a very a simple thumb rule that I follow. Where based on the content that you are giving in, I want you to read through and just understand. If you feel that your name is required, go ahead and put it. If you don't require it, I don't think so it is needed, because the book itself is on your name.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Means
Fair
while
enough.
creating the content, we are getting for each page. No, for that reason I'm asking.
Correct. Because we are using AI for it. That's why
Yes,
it is
yes.
creating it.
Okay, if needed, we can have, or else we can delete it.
Yes.
Understood.
Okay. There is something that I wanted to show you. Give me 1 second before I forget. See, you guys forgot, but I did not forget. Okay. So how many pre-orders did you guys get? Because you did not market it at all. Tarun is saying, hey, Bhagwan. She's asking me again. And Shravan is giving me that cute wala smile.
I
Very
started
smart.
today. 2 I got evening.
Very good. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Wow.
ma'am.
Tarun, look at Shravan. When are you planning to do it?
So
He's a Chupa Rustam. 2 orders he got. See, and
my
you.
my things on pipeline.
Oh my God. I don't know
Yeah,
when you guys are going to start.
just need to analyze ourselves, no, madam. Whether we are lots of people are there, right, writing the books. If we place that on this Amazon platform, no, the known persons, if you are sharing the details, if I get a pre-orders, then it will be little bit I have a confidence that at least one or two I got. I thought that, that a small fear is there. Whether for that reason I started instead of doing the work. First I started that pre-order version, as you are saying every time. No, so I tried today.
So that gave you that confidence, na?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So
At least,
it is a game changer and it does work. Because I remember when I started, I must have said that into, like, my book cover, everything was ready, actually ready. And then I realized that, I wanted to do it, but I was very scared. I was actually very scared. So there came a time when I said, like, no, let me go ahead and actually um, do it. And I remember when I put it up out there, the first 24 hours itself, I got 20 pre-orders. And after my book went live, I had a lady um, who had read my book, and she, it seems, Googled me or what happened, because I have my presence everywhere, like, Google, Amazon, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So she, it seems, like, Googled me and everything. And she reached out to me via Facebook and instead told me this, that, you know what, I had like, she was going through, um, she was going through kind of a sudden divorce, because sudden divorce, as in, like, suddenly, all of a sudden, she came to know that her husband cheated on her. So for her, everything was, like, crumbling down in her life. And she accidentally came across, because it was actually a very uncertain time for her, because the house or the home that she had built in, everything was collapsing right in front of her eyes, and she couldn't do anything. She was completely helpless. So I remember she just texted me via Facebook saying, like, I would like to talk to you. So I said, like, what is it about? Then she said, I want to talk to you about your book. So I just gave my number, and she then to call me up, and she said, I am working on the steps that you have mentioned in your book. And to a very large extent, it did help me. And now, touchwood, like, 3 years into my life coaching and everything, trust me, the kind of skill set that I have developed over the past 2, 3 years, it's such a beautiful thing that, when I'm working with my life coaching clients as well, I have people who I work with who do have some kind of addictions. Like, one of the person I spoke about, like, he has the share market trading addiction, and I just did one session with him, and the very next day, I remember he just texted me saying, like, it is such a relief that I don't even feel like trading anymore. So, I mean, I feel blessed, like, working with, like, different kind of people and helping them to, reach to them to the fullest potential. So that way I'm blessed. So chalo, let me go ahead and actually tell you this. Once since Shravan has got, say, 2 pre-orders, so once your book goes live, I want you to keep in mind these things. So when your book goes live, so this particular book is over here. So these are my categories that are showing up. So after 3 years also it is showing here. Okay. Now the categories have to reflect, you have to keep that in mind. The second thing that you need to go ahead and keep in mind is when you come over here, it has to, you are going to click, instead of add ebook to cart, you're going to click on buy now over here. Oops. Give me 1 second. Let me log in. Say, for example, I'm coming over here. So this is my third book, which I did not market, which I did not do it anything, but still happened to sell well. So I click on buy now. I come over here. So I have an Amazon Pay balance can no longer be used for Kindle ebooks and Kindle Unlimited subscriptions. So it's okay. Show other payment methods. Why is it not showing me pre-orders? Give me 1 second. This is very, very strange. Why is it not letting me? What went wrong? Something went wrong. Huh? I'm just checking. Give me 1 second. I don't remember my UPI. 1 second. Guys, there is a problem with the system because it's not letting me verify. 1 second. I don't know. Uh, how do I put it here? Tarun, can you share your Amazon screen because it's not letting me verify anything. I can't even try and show you how to do a pre-order. It's deactivated for some reason. Tarun, share your screen. Mute. You are on mute.
I'm just logging in. Give me a minute.
Otherwise, I'll have to maybe try and find a recording of the previous session where I must have shown this. Okay. Try and search for any book. Type ebook, not just my book, any book. Kindle
Right?
store. Kindle store. Click on that. Say marketing or any book that you want. See marketing books you get. Okay, click on that.
Okay.
Click on it. Click on buy now. Why have they deactivated it? It's the same thing that's coming for you. There is a problem with the server. And when you try to verify, I try to verify my card, my UPI, it's not accepting, they're giving me an error.
Yes, what option
Sorry.
it will show
Click
there?
Click on place your order. Let's see what happens. Don't make the payment, by the way.
Um,
Okay. There is a problem with the system. It's not letting me. Okay, let me try and talk to them because generally a pre-order thing is available, but it is not showing with Tarun also and with me also.
I think they might have removed the option.
They might have removed the option. And plus it's not even letting me, because I remember there was an option. Just go back to that thing and let's see. Click on add ebook to cart. Let's see what happens. Proceed to checkout. Wait. Go back. Do you have an option of buy for others in that? Let's see. Scroll down. No, just below buy now. Click on buy for others. Okay, they have changed. Okay, you come over here and say, wait, let me try. And it's not letting me log in. Type over here abc@gmail.com, comma. Then come on next xyz@gmail.com, comma, pqr@gmail.com. Okay. So if you notice, he has to now add from his name, Tarun Mahadevan. No, Madhavan, sorry. I just remember Shankar Mahadevan. So it's always a confusion. What have you done? Go back to that page. Huh? Just add your name.
Okay.
Okay. Then scroll. If you want, you can change. Like, you can say once your book goes live, you can say, I want to deliver it today or tomorrow, whatever it is, you can change the date. And then you say proceed to pay. So if you notice, the original price of the book was 299. And just because the 3 email IDs are added, it has multiplied and given you the total amount. So the money that you have received from people, you are going to pay Amazon when your book goes live.
Okay.
This is how pre-order actually works. Okay? Clear?
Date
Clear.
which we need to give, the day which was published, what exact delivery date?
When
So
we want
once your book goes live,
Okay.
generally for the categories to appear, it takes 2 to 3 days. So they say it takes 1 week. So wait for the categories to show up. So if you have 10 pre-orders, okay, put 2 today, 2 day after, then day after, kind of.
Once the book is live, then only we have to do, right?
Yes.
And the category is shown.
You should ideally wait for the categories to show up, but just in case you don't, that's when you will have to ensure that you are kind of don't put all your orders at one go, because like if you try to like all email IDs at one go, because Amazon will start thinking that there is a spam. Correct? So go slow.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Whatever the emails we got for the pre-orders, once the book
Yes.
got live means just two email IDs we need to add, and we need to send them. So it will be
Yes.
will be sent to their email ID.
Correct.
Mhm.
So I'm done with your ebook and your paperback. The only thing that is left is for the fiction. The team will coordinate with you for the next week. For fiction, there are 2 sessions that are remaining where I have to explain you how to use the AI prompts and how do you structure the chapters, plus how to do editing and proofreading. Okay, so those 2 sessions will be next week, but I would highly recommend take up the 2 sessions. Just try and finish this book first, because then I don't want a chaos happening.
done.
Okay, finish this up. The team will put up a message, so accordingly, if not next week, take up a next to next week, but get this done first. The front and back matter, everything, the whole stuff remains the same. Just you might have to just tweak. Instead of a non-fiction, you will have to just put up a fiction book and then use it. The cover image. So when you reach out, when we do the fiction thing, I want you to come up with a clear-cut idea. I'll tell you what I need. One is work on the title of the book, a brief story about what the story will be about in the book, and what are the characters into that story. If you have this, it will be very easy for you to using the prompts created. Okay. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to show you, um, for frankly speaking, for the ebook and paperback, the sessions are done. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the other services that we have in place. So in case if you need any, you can go ahead and opt for it. These are again,
Madam, one more doubt, madam. Suppose we
tell
have
me.
fixed the launch date, right? Means, for example, I'm saying like
Hmm.
30th of this month. Means 3 days it
Hmm.
will be take for that our book to show. Means before that 30th only we need to publish, these books that for Kindle.
If you have chosen the date as 30th, upload your ebook 7 days before.
Okay, okay,
Minimum
okay,
by 23rd, you should, in
Yes.
22nd, you upload it, would be ideal.
okay,
No,
okay,
23rd should be fair enough because the book to go live, it will take 3 days, that is 72 hours roughly.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
But I always recommend 4 days extra because sometimes once you upload, if there is an issue, Amazon will email, and then
Okay.
you'll have to again rework sometimes. If they find a lot of plagiarism issue, if they find a lot of AI stuff, lot of things, then in that case you will have to go ahead and correct it, and then do the formatting, editing again, and then do it again.
Re-upload
So
again.
in case if you say, for example, if I say that 30th what June is my birthday, for example, it's not my birthday, so don't worry. So 30th June is my birthday, I want my book to be live that day, and that day, because of this issue, I missed that day. To avoid that, I always recommend having a 4 5 days in hand.
Okay, let us take an
Okay, okay.
example like we are publishing it, we plan to publish on 30th and we are uploading it on 23rd, it got approved in 3 days. Okay. And between the time after 26 or
What you do is you go ahead and choose the 30th wala date directly, upload it 3 days prior, 7 days prior,
okay.
on the 23rd. Okay. But the book will go live on 30th only. In case there is an issue, they will get back to you. If there is no issue, let it go live on 30th.
Okay. And between those, between the approval date and the published date, can we like pre-book option will be there or something there, or it will not be visible?
Uh Generally, it the pre-order wala thing goes live that time. The link shows up. So most of the time, I think it shows up because I remember when I did my third book as a pre-order wala thing. So the link was showing up. So I shared it with many people that you can pre-order over there directly.
That would,
But the biggest problem over there is, I'll tell you, when you go ahead and share it with people, people are so damn lazy. They don't want to click on the link. They don't want to do the hard work. The easiest thing that they want to do is just go ahead and make the payment and you send it here. I'm done with it. That's what they do.
okay.
Okay. And then you don't even know if they are actually going to take it up or not. Okay. So let me basically
So in
show you.
this
Uh,
session, you have shown that pre-order option is not showing. So gift as a gift we are sending to them, by giving the emails, paying from our end, right?
huh? Say that again.
Uh, just now Tarun shown right that explanation that by gift option is there. No, on that we are clicking and we are giving the email IDs and we are
Buy
paying.
for others. Buy for
Buy
others.
for others. Buy for others.
So buy for others, we are going to click on it. But the money we are not paying out of our pocket. We are paying the money that people have paid you.
Yes, 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 yes.
The two people must have paid you 99 rupees, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you are going to pay Amazon now.
That amount we are paying to Amazon.
Ha.
Then Amazon will sell that copy to
When you
their
say
email ID.
give to others, when you say give to others, that time people have not paid you money, but you are paying Amazon.
Yeah,
There is a
yeah,
difference.
yeah. That's the doubt I have, ma'am.
Clear?
By far, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Should I proceed now? Because I'll take
Okay,
another, say, half an hour to 45 minutes, based
okay,
on the questions that you would have.
okay, okay.
Okay. So, uh, now I'll be showing you the various services that we have in place. One of the services not included into the slide, but I will go ahead and give you a brief idea. I'll show you what it looks like so you can have a clear picture. So this is okay. So this is one of the service that we have. Maybe we might convert this into a digital product. This is the author impact suite where we have the proven book marketing bootcamp. Okay. So basically the beauty of these stuff is these are done for you ready-made Canva templates with AI prompts. Okay. So the AI prompts are designed in such a manner you have to upload your book manuscript and plug in that AI prompts. Okay. So I'll let me show you this because it might be very difficult for you to visualize. One second. Okay, go right. Okay. I did not get a chance to open and stuff. So if you notice, like, these are like, pre-made stuff, like which days you would be posting, and this is made for the entire year. Okay. So when you go ahead and run these prompts with the hook and everything, the caption, CTA, hashtags, everything will get converted. Okay. So if you have carousels in it, so the carousel slide will also get converted like these with the AI prompts that we have in place. Now over here, if you notice, I have this thing ready. So I click on this and these slides are already designed. So all you need to do is maybe just copy paste the captions that AI has generated. Because to be very honest, what happens most of the times is for ebook, you cannot do paid marketing. Why you cannot do, I'll tell you, because of the simple reason that if for 100 rupee ebook, you earn somewhere around 64, 65 rupees royalty that we just saw in the last session when we were actually uploading the manuscript. So when you are doing, digital marketing, the first 50 leads, Facebook or Insta, the meta ads, it goes into a learning phase. So in the learning phase, the ad cost is like, 50 plus or maybe 60 plus also at times, because the ad is still learning how to deliver, who to deliver, and all of these things. So after a period of time, maybe like, when you are running the ad for 6 months constantly, that's when the ad cost actually comes down. And that's when you will reach somewhere around 30, 40 rupees per lead. So, 30, 40 rupees per lead, it's the simple calculation is like, when you add a shown to say 100 people, okay, for 100 people, say for example, you are paying 200 rupees daily. But out of that 100 people, only two people are actually, say for, will actually go ahead and buy your ebook. So that means the lead cost is 100 rupees in simpler terms. The two leads. So if you say, for example, your ad is shown to 2,000 people, 2,000 people, and that is your daily budget of 200 rupees. Out of that, only two ebooks were sold. So that means your lead cost will be again 100 rupees. But in case if you are eight people buy that day, so it will be 25 rupees. It's like that. In simpler words. Okay. So most of the times, if the lead cost is higher, so you are not going to make profit, because again, if I'm calculating 200 rupees per day, that actually comes down to around 6,000 rupees per month. Out of that, 18% GST again has to be deducted. So actually, you are going to get a leads worth 4,800 rupees to 4,920 rupees to be very precise. So that means you are losing on that 1,200 rupees plus this money as well. So that's the only reason I generally don't recommend running a paid ad for um, ebook specifically. Paperback, maybe you can think over because over there you get roughly around 100 rupees based on like whatever price point that you guys have been deciding on. So if I have to take you through, so this is one thing that is for carousel. So these are almost like ready templates that you have. And all you need to go ahead and do is like just copy paste whatever it is and paste the captions that are there, and you can still promote your books. So many people actually go ahead and take this because you are the biggest challenge. What I have noticed people face is they don't know what to post and how to post. They have to think a lot. But then again, designing becomes a struggle. So we have curated it directly. So all you need to do is just copy that data, paste it there, and plug in. So you have, and that too, you have to do it 3 days in a week. Plus, what you will also be getting into it is how to go ahead and create lead magnets for it, because lead magnets are based on your book. So you again upload your manuscript, you run the prompt, and ChatGPT will go ahead and give you ideas how to go ahead and create lead magnets. So again, we use AI to go ahead and create some PDF documents that you can go ahead and give it to people for free. So, this is just a gist of my book. Then what you also learn is going ahead and how to create b-rolls. So I don't know if you guys go ahead, do you know what a b-roll is or you don't know?
B-roll,
Okay, so Tarun doesn't know. Tarun has a no, Shravan doesn't know what it is. So I'm going to show you what it is. Give me 1 second. So okay, so Shravan, this is what is called as a b-roll. So I'm going to just take this. See, I'm not saying anything. I don't know if you could hear the sound. So see this.
Only text and
This
music
is
will
a
roll out.
talking reel.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Only the text and the music will scroll on, right? For B rolls.
Yes, yes, yes. That is a B-roll. So you can just go ahead and, pick up just small videos of your daily life, and you can just go ahead and put it out there. Even that is more than enough for you to go ahead and create a B-roll. Okay. So that's how I created. 1 second. Just delete this because it's ringing in my ears. So you get to go ahead and learn that. So everything is ready for you. So that is part of our author impact suite. 1 second. Where is my screen gone? Okay, here we go. So the highlight of this particular product is this. So it is a pre-made posting calendar where the days are given, okay, where you get 4 live sessions plus the recording. So you get automation, how to schedule your post, how to go ahead and get your social media profiling done, and you are going to save 100 plus hours. So at least 4 to 5, more than 4 days of your in an entire year, I would say. Because I know when I create content for me or my clientele, I know it is a very time consuming thing. Like a single ad creator, when I create it for to running ads for my business, it easily takes up 4 to 5 hours, and it is time consuming. Okay. So this will basically help you to go ahead and, drive your book sales organically and build that engagement. And it doesn't matter how many followers you have, even if you have 100 connections, is more than enough. It will just help you keep that momentum. It is designed in such a manner so you can go ahead and post it thrice in a week, and rest of the days you can post other content. If you have a workshop or a webinar or anything else, you can still post it, because we want, see, the whole idea is, I don't want you guys to be stuck at just becoming an author. I want you to be in such a scenario wherein, like, the source of income should be from multiple places, not just from book sales, or not just from one, maybe a job, or maybe just one source. It should be coming from different ways. So what are the different ways that you can zero down? That is something that you need to think. Okay, so this is one of it, and I'll show you the pricing and everything. So this is for ghostwriting and everything. We also do ghostwriting, by the way. So 1 second. Okay. So these are the service charges basically that you can opt for. I'll just quickly run you through. So this is a book launch trailer. There are some people opt for it. So this is what we charge outsiders, and this is the exclusive community price that you get. Plus you get book cover revisions. If you want, if you're not happy with your book cover designs, you can opt for it. Customized pre-launch template, again, we work off for it. Then the editing and proofreading, these are the charges. Kindle formatting, paperback formatting. You can see all the prices that are listed out here. Every simple thing. Okay. The strategic book launch, how, like, there are certain people who are not that tech savvy, or they don't want to take the trouble of doing it. Because when we are doing it, it is a sure shot way that your book will hit a bestseller. So people opt for this as well. And then the author impact suite is the book marketing thing that I just showed you. This is worth 3,999 rupees. Okay. So all of these are services. Anyone interested?
What comes in this strategic book launch bestseller? Those things, points.
In that, basically, what we do is, in this particular amount, we go ahead and do, what do we call this as, the typesetting is there into this. Typesetting and the upload, complete process. Okay. So now is the Inspirepreneur that I'm going to show you. Give me 1 second. There is another program that we are working on where you will be able to launch your digital product, but it is not added into it yet. So this is the Inspirepreneur, where you don't work only for like writing a book, but also launching your workshop. Okay. And we help you go ahead and make it simplified. So we have two tailored version over here. One is you do it yourself, like I'll be there to guide you, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the exact strategy that I have developed. Okay. Or where you get my mentorship, or the other option is, like I had a client who said, like, I'm not that tech savvy. I can deliver the workshop. I want the entire workshop done for me. Everything you do, and we went ahead and we did it for him. Okay. So this is the two options that you can go for. So one-on-one personalized mentorship, like, I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I'll just quickly explain you how this is going to work. So if you have gone through it, I'm going to tell you in a gist. So the first step, like, what we generally do, let me put it this way. So you must have seen my ad. Okay, from my ad, you came down to my landing page. From my landing page, you came down to my WhatsApp group. From my WhatsApp group, you attended my webinar. From my webinar, you came down to author Stardom, right? So this is my funnel, basically. Okay. So we generally go ahead and develop these funnels. So I have high ticket programs. I have, as I said, one to many, one to group, and one to one. So I work on all of these parameters. Okay. So now the question is, if you want to go ahead and take up whatever you are doing, like take it to the next level, what is it that you can actually help people with? What is it based on your knowledge, your expertise? What is it that you can solve a particular problem for people? People actually go ahead and pay you money for that. Like you wanted to write a book, but you didn't know how to write it. So I solve your problem. You paid me for that. Okay. So when you go out in the market to go ahead and learn all of these things, when I wanted to learn it, people asked me money from 1.5 lakhs to 4.5 lakhs. And this is a fact. So if you go and check with any AI coach and everything, they go ahead and that too, they go ahead and give you a pre-recorded stuff at a lower price point. They are going to go ahead and give you a pre-recorded course, which doesn't help you at all. So I'm going to show you what I have at my end. Okay, give me 1 second. Uh, 1 second. Where is it? Okay. So when you went ahead and you filled in a form, you remember? You guys filled in a form when you came. So that time I got you over here. See this. I have an entire database of all the people who have actually filled in that form. If you check this, I have all the people who have attended for what all time. See, I have the data. How many people actually registered for my workshop and how many people who registered and did not attend, I have the data. Every single thing that you do, even the poll results, everything that you do, I have it, everything jotted over here. So this is another place like, my team will generally go ahead and send a message to you. So right now also a single click and the message will be sent to you. Okay. And frankly speaking, to be very honest, I'm not using a single paid tool except for I can say, give me 1 second. Canva I'm paying and Zoom I'm paying and the ads. These are the only three things that I am paying. I'm not using any damn platform. I'm not using because I have a person in my community. I remember when he joined me, he was paying a platform fee of around 30,000 every single month. Plus he was running ads as well. Okay. So I asked him, what is your high ticket program? So he said, like, my 21-day program is costing around 10,000 rupees. I said, okay, so how many clients are you getting? So he gave me whatever the numbers and everything. I said, how much are you making? So he said, no, I'm making good enough. After 6 months, he shut down because the platform fee is too high. Plus, you have to also bear the ad cost and everything. So all of these things happen. So when you are actually working on it, so I'll show you something else also into this session. 1 second. So you remember when you joined with my book in a blink challenge workshop, you must have seen this. So this is all my 250 pages wala presentation that you see. Okay. So all of these, okay, what you will be getting under my mentorship is my exact funnel that I use. Number one, I have tested 50 plus ad creatives. Out of that, I have winning 4 ad creatives, where the lead cost is roughly between 12 to 25 rupees out of 50 ad creatives. Okay. So
Facebook
I'm
or
going to
Google
give you all
Ads?
50. Sorry.
Social media, right? Facebook or Instagram. You are
What?
saying about lead cost.
Yes. So out of all the 50, because I have experimented in the past few months, and I know which are the highest performing creatives, which can get me the lead cost down. Okay. So after testing, I have four leads, four creatives, four ad copies, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the exact ad creatives. So creating it for your product, then how do you go ahead and do a market research? How do you do a competitor analysis? You're going to learn everything step by step with me on a one-on-one basis. So the whole idea is, if you're working on it in a span of, say, I'm looking at it like an 8 weeks program. If you're working on it, the entire product. So by the end of 2 months, your first webinar should happen. So you can start making money through that as well. Because the more people are going to enter your community, higher are the chances of you expanding, right? So this is also something that I work with. And plus, as I said, we are working on another product where another thing wherein you will be able to go ahead and launch your digital product, and that sales will happen on autopilot. So we're working on that as well. So maybe in another 15 days, even that will be launched. Again, I'm not planning to go ahead and do I prefer not to give you just a PDF guide to go ahead and create your own digital product, because there are so many gurus who are doing it and they give you half the way information. So imagine if I would have to go ahead and give it to you how to write a book into just a PDF guide. And these digital products that I am again going to go ahead and teach you, this will be like, again, kind of the upsell will be your program. What I have created for my program is, say you're buying my author Stardom for 5,000 rupees. So this product will be lower than that. Because what I realize into my communities, there are certain people who want to write a book, but maybe their finances are not happening because their parents are not supporting, or someone in their family is not supporting. So I created it for those people. And then if they want to have my live mentorship, you are supposed to enter book in a blink challenge workshop and then upgrade to author stardom. So what I've done is I have created a step-by-step program. So how do you go ahead? But I don't want you to stop only at writing books, but explore other options as well. Got it? Huh. So now my question is, but again, one more thing that before I take you ahead, I want to also know. What is it? What is it? Who's talking, by the way?
Sorry.
Huh. So, one second. Plus, when you're working with me, what you do, what you are going to get is, like, the entire set with AI. You're going to get my AI sales page copy, the landing page, which is tried and tested, the WhatsApp funnel, the WhatsApp messages, everything you are going to get ready-made. The only thing is you'll have to tweak it to suit your stuff. Okay. So, just I'm going to just give you these features. So you can go ahead and choose it. So there is, if you are someone who doesn't have technical skills, a done for you service is the best option. But if you are someone who has, see, I look at it this way, everyone generally has, the same set of hours every single day, 8 to 10 hours every single day. Okay. People say you have to manage time, but I say you have to manage your energy, because the energy levels are completely different, your skill set are different. So, and this is a knowledge based industry. So if you have something that is can help people to solve their problems, go ahead and use that and monetize it. Okay. So if you have time at hand and no and less money, go for one-on-one mentorship. If you don't have time but you have money, go for done for you service. Or maybe if you are someone who doesn't have, who has money and doesn't have technical skills, go for done for you service. Clear cut. I'm being very honest. Okay. So now my question is, how many of you are interested into this?
One-on-one maybe.
One-on-one maybe. One-on-one, so you will get, because in one-on-one, I will go ahead and show you everything in detail. That's for sure. So this is what my funnel generally looks like. So I don't do a long video. I don't do complex funnel. I don't do cold calling. I don't have social media followers. In fact, when I started, I hardly had 100 people on my list. Okay. I have people, but for that is for something else on my list. But for the author, the book writing wala thing, I had, because I did not even create a profile, to be very honest. I was very active on Facebook. I was very active on LinkedIn, but never on Instagram and other stuff.
Hmm.
But now, different WhatsApp group, Telegram communities, what you might be part of one group, but there are other groups as well that you might not be a part of. Okay. So, do you want to get on a one-on-one call and then discuss? How is it? Or do you want me to take you ahead?
Sorry.
Do you want me to take you ahead, or how is it going to be?
Yeah, one-on-one. Please let me know, like, how does it work? That what is the cost involved and other stuffs.
Do you want to know the costing right now, or on a one-on-one?
Anything is fine.
So I'll just tell you the features now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is included is this. So I'll be very honest and tell you this, like, when generally people do not make profit at in the initial level. They say that it takes, generally, this is what the market trend is. They take around 6 months or maybe at times year to break even. But I remember I crossed that level, and frankly speaking, they also say that 14x ROI, the return on investment, basically, is the safest thing. But I would also tell you that, I have crossed more than that. That's for sure. So what you will be getting is how to generate all of these high quality leads that actually convert, what kind of stuff that you can use to go ahead and 4x your business growth. And what I am looking is a 8-week mentorship program, because there'll be too many things that we will be working upon. Okay. Any questions for me?
No.
Any? Perfect.
Hmm.
Shavan, any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Don't worry, I'm not going to charge 1.5 lakhs. See, I'll tell you, frankly speaking, to be very honest, when I started my journey, uh, I took 1.5 years to go ahead and figure out things, because I explored a lot of tools, and then I zeroed down on which, because I know when people are starting out, they don't want something that is very heavy on the pocket, because you have to run ads, pay platform fees, do this, do that. It is very heavy on the pocket. And if that happens, it becomes very, very difficult. Correct? So, what we were trying to do is keep it economical and affordable again, so that you can work and launch your legacy. You can share your knowledge and expertise. So, Shravan, would you be interested for a one-on-one?
Need to think about it, madam. Currently, I can't say.
Okay,
What are the
fair.
pricings?
Oh, good question. Tarun did not ask me, so I did not show you. Okay, I'll show you. So generally, if you are coming to us from the from the community, from the Book and Blink or the Author Stardom program, the pricing is different. But there are certain people who reach out to me from outside directly, like via kind of a contact. So this is what the pricing is. Here we go. Clear?
I and J. Okay, fine. Let's some.
And generally, I do not take up people unless I go ahead and have a one-on-one with them. I do not take up people unless I have that clarity that this can be done. I don't even want your money, because like the one-on-one, the whole idea is to go ahead and ensure that uh this is workable or not. And maybe Shravan, the team will go ahead and post it in the group in the next maybe 15 days. Uh, Maybe if you can't go for this, go for that one, because that will start going ahead and helping you to maybe hit that sales on autopilot. Okay. So we are working on it because we want to test it and how to do it. And we know how to do it, but what we are trying to do is we are trying to simplify the whole process. So if that is done, maybe you can go for that, because again, this is definitely a high value product, but again, the results are awesome. I cannot tell you where I'm going to go when I'm talking about my exact funnel and the exact stuff that I have worked with. It is the same framework that I have given you for my book. I'm giving you the exact same framework for the workshops and webinars. So maybe you can also start working. See, honestly speaking, I put 3 hours in a week for Book in a Blink challenge. I work for the 2 sessions for Author Stardom. So this is like roughly around 10 hours in a week for my sessions. Other than that, if I have my ghostwriting sessions, I have my high ticket clients, like people who I work with to create their webinars. That is something different. But when I am only looking at just Book in a Blink challenge and Author Stardom, I just work for maybe 10 hours in a week. And that is all settled, that is all stable. So maybe if you also want that thing, that I also want to just work maybe just 10 hours a week, then this is the thing. I don't have to travel. I am working from my home. I don't travel. So I want you to think about it as like a larger picture. Where do you see yourself maybe? And again, when you start off, maybe you have written a book on, say, marketing. If you're planning to run a workshop where you will teach people marketing, go ahead and do that. But maybe, like, if you want to, Shravan, to be very honest, I remember until 2 years back, I don't know if they are still running that on Facebook. There were a lot of ads that were running when people are running these things called as the habit workshop, how to build habits, and people actually get join them. So it is a huge market, and I've seen people paying money for it. If a person can actually go ahead and think about it, if a person can actually go ahead and help me, pay me to get rid of share market addiction, that person is actually paying me for that. So that means there are people who know that they have these habits and they want to correct it. The only thing is you need to go ahead and take that step ahead and take that journey ahead. Okay. So if you have any questions, to shoot before I let you guys go.
So, if we are going for the one-on-one, but
Hmm.
I may need time till this month end.
For to pay the money or to start the program?
Pay the money.
Okay. So
The
first get on a one-on-one call. Tomorrow and day after I have a training. So until Sunday I'm not available. Monday maybe we have a session, but again, if your ebook is uploaded, that's when I want you to ping me because I don't want to mix two books together. Okay.
Okay.
So if both of your books are ready, because you're the only ones who have taken the plan B, the others are non-fiction ones, the other group. Okay. So finish this and then ping me so then I can start off with your fiction book sessions. In the meanwhile, 1 second, I'll tell you. Uh, would you be free?
Not
Would you be
industry.
free on 17th, maybe?
No.
Where are you going?
That's what I want to say. Like Wednesday and Thursday, we have got seminars. Well, like
Okay.
office work, I have got. Yes.
But it is Tuesday, 17th. What's wrong with you? I'm
Sorry.
looking at my calendar.
This May 17th.
June
Okay.
17th.
June 17th. 18 and 19 I got seminar. Yes. 17, what would be the time?
Maybe we'll keep it at 8.
That works.
Because I want to understand what is the product that or what is the skill that you want to teach people.
Sure. On
Okay.
17th, 8 o'clock works.
So in case because they have left for the day. So in case the team doesn't send you a link for 17th, 8 o'clock, ping them and they'll send you the link because I have some other meetings scheduled on the 17th. So I'll finish and come to you because by 8 o'clock you come home. I can't schedule you before that. Okay. So let's go ahead and speak on
That is the case,
17th.
I can take work from home on that day, 17, if needed.
Is it?
Yeah, I can.
So I'll have to check with the client that I
Yeah.
have with and check if I can switch to 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. because the discussion takes 1 to 2 hours, to be
Okay.
very honest. Because we'll be looking at other different aspects and everything. So it is going to take some time. So let's finalize the timing after we speak to that client. Okay.
No.
So and keep it for 17th. Let's talk then. If that is finalized, once the payment is done, the whole complete payment is done, that's when we start with the one-on-one sessions. Okay. And that too, again, there'll be a contract that will be involved. I'm being very honest. Because what happens is like, people just come back to us saying like, you took money and now it is not happening because the entire stuff webinar you have to deliver. It is up to you. But yes, I'll tell you one more thing is, I'll train you into something that will help you because I am a neuro-linguistic programming coach. So I can reprogram you big time. Trust me. So that is an added advantage. Anytime if I feel that is required, I'll do the necessary stuff. Because I know when I am doing certain things for myself, that particular webinar, the conversion is very high.
Mhm.
Okay.
And one more thing, like 30,000, I've seen like 10,000 token and 2 AMIs. Like, how does it work? Or all 30,000 upfront?
Okay.
Okay.
So if I'll explain you how it is. It's not 30,000, it is 35,000.
35, yeah, 35, yeah.
35,000. So 35,000, when you sit down in front of me for the one-on-one, if everything works out between you and me, the first down payment will be 10,000 that you need to pay to book a slot. Because to be very honest, I don't have a very large bandwidth. Give me 1 second. I don't have a very large bandwidth because like I have other stuff also that is going on at the same time. So what I generally do is I work with just 2 or 3 clients in a month because the entire process depends upon how are you finishing your work, how fast are you finishing it out. Because it is my mentorship, I'll guide you how to do it, but you have to do it. So again, there are other things that are aspects of your life, maybe like your work, your family, whatever it is. So maybe there are functions, maybe someone would, there is an emergency, anything can happen. So the moment whatever is assigned to you, once that particular thing is done, you reach out to the team, book an appointment for the next set. So I'll explain you how to do things. Like there is a person who started off from today. Okay. So I explained it to him what he is supposed to do to finish it off in a week. So once that is done, he'll again reach out to me next week and then I'll explain him the next set. Because there are too many things, but you have to understand, once there are certain things that are done, certain things are done, almost 80-90% of your work is ready. Trust me when I'm saying this. You just have to, for the next 6 months, deliver, refine, review, refine, and again deliver. This is the process. The initial part is something that will take time, because I have also spent a lot of time creating what you are seeing today. I've tested different things, because like based on your product, you have to do a lot of things. Like you might have to do competitor research, you might have to create the product, because what you are delivering is not like, oh, this is the water bottle, take it, buy it. This is for 100 rupees. You can't do that, because it is a skill based and knowledge based industry. And people do not understand the value that they are going to get. For that, you have to create what they can see. So you will be creating a lot of it. So
Okay.
it all depends upon how you do it. Correct. So when you finalize on it, first 10,000 done, because we will have to, in the first one-on-one, what we will be finalizing in, who is your target audience, what product are you going to deliver. If you have any competitors in mind, you can come up with those. Plus, what we will also be looking at is like the person who started off today, he is doing a webinar and then a one-on-one. That is directly a one-to like a high ticket program. Okay. But in my case, a high ticket is the L4. I have cross sell, upsell, downsell, everything in my program. Got it? So you might have to create that for your program as well. So initially, we will look at what you can bring to the table to start with a webinar. And from webinar, what will be your program like? Will you be doing a group sessions, or will you go for directly one-on-one sessions? What is it? So we'll have to first figure out that based on your product and whatever strategy that you have, and then we can if everything works on good, I can go ahead and generally I recommend people to finish whatever the balance amount is within 2 days. But in case, since you have been telling me it will be month end, once the payment is cleared, whatever date we find zero down on, after that, whenever the next available appointment, you can start off with me.
Fine.
Fair enough? Okay.
Then
So I will explain to you in detail that way, like, how much, what amount should you be looking at, what would be the TAT, or what would be the time frame that you should be looking at. Everything will be explained in detail that time.
okay.
Okay. Because see, I don't want you to go ahead and just start something and shut down in 2 months. No. You have to be in business for at least 6 months. Right? That's when you will know how is your product working.
Okay.
Correct? And maybe if you're planning to go ahead and do marketing, and trust me, everything, you might convert these into direct your clients as well. You can start off as a freelancer as well, if marketing is your subject. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Yeah, fine.
Yeah. So Shravan, once the other product is launched, my team will get back to you. They'll maybe like get into an appointment, or maybe you might get a message as well.
Okay.
That would be a lower cost, but it might help you. But again, there will be a cost involved for the program, and there will be a cost involved to run ads, but the price point will be less.
That is
But
social
once
media,
you,
right? That the last while explaining that two systems you have explained. This one is for workshop. First one is for that you have explained, right? Last that you have
no,
shared that.
that was one was no, that was book marketing wala thing.
Uh-huh.
So what I am looking at is not that. what we are working on is creating a digital product.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So a digital product, I don't want you to go ahead and sell something like a PDF guide planner. No, we want to find out actually what the problem is. And if you can deliver that solution to people, if you have that skill set, if you have that knowledge, I have a process in place and that can help you go ahead and create that product maybe in 1 week also, if you can sit. We will be doing testing. Once it is there, I have tools that will help you go ahead and create that products like this, because I have created. I can show you. I might have a image. 1 second.
Digital product in the sense, is that a kind of pre-recorded course or what is it being mentioned?
No, no, I'm not doing a pre-recorded course because I want people to come into my book in a blink challenge. I'll show
The
you
one
what I
which you
have.
are telling now is different, right? As you
Yes,
have,
it is
yeah,
different,
yeah.
but it is related to my product. I'll show you what I have.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
See this. This is what we will be launching soon. Do you see this?
Yes, yes.
This is related to my niche, but these are the entire program. What you got is a live demo. These doesn't even have the AI prompts that you have got. Okay. Plus there will be an upsell that will be there, wherein some other things will be added. So you can just add it up, but you will not get my live guidance. There is nothing pre-recorded, just documented. What are the steps? How do you do that? Etc. 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 That's it. Got it? So this actually helps you to go ahead and this is done. I have not just made it live, but I know if this is going to work because we completed our market research and everything for this. So this is kind of because if you go ahead and sell that journal that is selling, I don't want to sell low quality content and I don't want to go out of my niche. So I'm sticking to my niche. What is my specialization? I help people write their books. So I am using that thing. And this product was specifically created keeping in mind I have students and housewives into my community. And I generally speak to people, almost like all the people I have in my community. If you haven't upgraded yourself into author stardom, I generally speak to each and every person to know what are the issues that they are facing. So many people told me, we want to take this program, but we don't have the money. So this was specially curated for them,
Can you give a
right?
glimpses of it? What exactly I can do by this third program?
Once it is live, because we are working on the modules right now.
Okay, okay.
So once it is done, I might conduct for author stardom members first. I will create it separately. I will not do it for the book in a blink challenge people.
Okay,
So
seminar
anyone
will
who
be.
is interested, again, the whole idea is to make it affordable so you can reach out to more number of people. That's the whole idea.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay. So, but because see, I can easily charge good 10,000 for this because I'm doing live sessions with you. But I also understand that you will also have to run paid ads for it
Okay.
to start making money.
Okay.
So again, what I'm going to do is keep the price low, but
Yeah, yeah.
not too low, but it will be low so you can create that product and start selling. So at least you have that amount of money that is there to run the paid ads and everything. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
So I'm thinking
Maybe.
about you as well,
Yeah,
like
that's
you
what.
guys as well, to be very honest.
Honestly
Okay.
speaking, ma'am, it's good that I have taken this course from your side. So long back onwards, I'm thinking, but I got an opportunity to take. Frankly
I
said,
know,
when
I know, I
yeah,
know.
the session you are conducted, the way of your talking, and the guidance you are it really helped me, ma'am.
Thank you,
May,
thank you, thank you.
yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very
Maybe
much.
the third program which you are saying, no, once like this
So once we
seminar is,
launch,
yeah, yeah.
no, the once we launch, we are going to first launch it for Author Stardom members only, not in
Okay.
the Book in a Blink challenge. And then we'll take it forward to the other people, not before that.
Okay.
We'll do it for
Okay.
the
Okay.
Author Stardom members first. Because the pricing will, again, price point will be different for them and you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
That is also going to be different. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chalo, see you guys then. Bye. Good night. Take care. Tarun, the team will connect with you for 17th. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
See ya.
That.
Bye bye. Good
Yeah.
night.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.